Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hear me well. We are living in an age where knowledge moves faster than wisdom, and noise often drowns out truth. Our devices are smart, yet our hearts are growing cold. We scroll endlessly, searching for meaning in pixels, forgetting that purpose cannot be downloaded. It must be discovered. Today, I did not come to entertain you. I came to awaken you. The internet has become the loudest voice in the world, but not the wisest. It has given every man a platform, but stolen many their peace. We measure worth by followers, likes, and comments, yet we have forgotten the ancient truths that once shaped character and community. You see, technology is not evil. It is neutral. But when placed in the hands of unanchored minds and restless souls, it becomes a mirror that distorts rather than reflects. We are more connected than ever, yet millions feel alone. We have access to more information than any generation before us, but we are starving for meaning. You don't need more data. You need direction. You don't need another trend. You need truth. If you want to break the internet, don't shout louder. Live deeper. Speak words that carry weight, not just volume. Let your character be the algorithm. Let your compassion go viral. And let your compassion go viral. Let your integrity be the post that never fades. You don't need to go viral to matter. You were born with value. The internet may celebrate the temporary, but history honors the timeless. Be a voice for the voiceless. Be a light in the digital fog. Use your platform not to show off, but to lift up. Speak not to impress, but to impact. And above all, remember this: a life rooted in principle will always outlast a trend. When the applause dies, when the followers fade, when the Wi-Fi disconnects, who will you be? That answer, my friend, is the real message the world needs to hear. That is the speech that breaks the internet. Not because it trends, but because it transforms. In every generation, tools have shaped how people live, work, and relate to one another. From the plow to the printing press, from the steam engine to the telephone, technology has always been the servant of human purpose. But in this age, the digital age, we stand on a strange threshold. The very tools we built to serve us are quietly beginning to rule us. The internet, social media, artificial intelligence, and our ever-present screens have shifted from helpful instruments to powerful influences. And the question we must ask with honesty and courage is this: are we still using these tools, or are they using us? Technology in itself is neither good nor evil. A hammer can build a home or break a window. It depends on the hand that holds it. The internet can spread hope or hatred. It can teach or tempt. It can unify or divide. Its power lies not in its wires or servers, but in the intentions of those who use it. But herein lies the danger. Most people do not pause long enough to ask how they're using it or why. We are driven by habit, pulled by design, and guided not by values, but by algorithms. Many wake up each morning not with prayer, not with purpose, but with a phone in their hand and a screen lighting up their face. We scroll before we speak. We react before we reflect. And slowly, almost silently, the tool becomes the teacher. It begins to shape our thinking, our attention, our values. What once served our time now steals it. What once helped us connect now competes for our peace. We say we are more connected, but what are we truly connected to? Notifications replace conversations. Messages become masks. We craft digital versions of ourselves to present an image, all while our real selves feel unseen. The more we rely on technology to define our worth, the more distant we become from the source of true value. Likes are not love. Followers are not friends. And scrolling is not searching. This shift has happened so subtly that many don't even realize it. We have normalized addiction to distraction. We celebrate multitasking and speed, yet forget that wisdom often walks, not runs. Depth requires stillness, and clarity requires space. But our devices rarely let us rest. The tool we once turned on now turns on us with endless notifications, curated feeds, and invisible algorithms deciding what we see, think, and believe. And all the while, we believe we're in control, until we try to stop and find that we can't. We must remember, the purpose of technology is to serve human flourishing, not to replace it. It is here to enhance our ability to learn, love, lead, and grow. But when it becomes our escape from reality, our substitute for meaning or our measure of success, it no longer serves us. It enslaves us. So that's why we must be intentional. We must teach our children not just how to use devices, but how to master them. We must remind ourselves that silence is not wasted time. And that presence, real, undistracted presence, is a gift no screen can offer. When a farmer picks up a tool, he uses it for a purpose: to sow, to tend, to harvest. He knows when to work and when to lay the tool down and rest. So too must we. Let us use the internet with discipline. Let us set boundaries, not because technology is bad, but because the soul needs space to breathe. Let us reclaim our time and attention and choose moments of stillness over endless scrolling. For the greatest things in life, truth, love, purpose, and faith, do not come from a screen. They come from deep within and from above. The tool is in your hand, but your heart must remain in charge. That is the beginning of wisdom in a digital age. Let me know if you'd like the next keynote expanded in a similar style.